balanced diet. You still gonna be, there's still waxes that he uses, insecticides. It's still poison, but it's one of the lesser of the evils, you know? So either way, just like the scripture that the brother Bon Supply brought out, we're gonna eat our bread filed among the heathen regardless. That was just a prophecy, man. That was something that had to come to pass. Okay? Got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Like iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Go ahead.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
That's right, man. Even though he do come up trying to be your friend, trying to be on your committee, trying to be on your team, beware of him, man. Because like iron that rusted, I don't know if you ever noticed, like if you got something that slightly rusts over, that has been wet for just a brief moment in time, and then you wipe it off with like a fine cloth, then the rust seems like it goes away. Well, that's how the spirit and the wickedness of the so-called white man is, man. One minute he's gonna act like he's your buddy, but in honesty, he's got something up his sleeve, and he's still that wicked nigga, man. He's still that demon, that deceiving devil that is gonna be out there out to get you, man, to do you harm. Okay, go ahead.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
That's right, man. You wipe a looking glass and it come right back. That's exactly what that's talking about, man. He's gonna be one way one minute, and then he's gonna be another the next. You know, we call that, well, my nation or my generation called that being two-faced. You know, just as a way to put it. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand.
That's right, man. Every so-called white man that I've ever known, man, at one point in my life or another, a time in my life, they've actually tried to be my friend for their own game. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was on the football field, they were trying to take my spot, take my position, you know, or if they were hanging out around me and I had a girl that was trying to take my girl, you know, or trying to take my job. They were doing all types of things to get under there, learn what I was doing, and then take what I was doing and then use it against me so that they can take my spot. That's the so-called white man for you, man. It's the devil, man. It's been that way ever since the beginning, since he was in the garden. That's why the scriptures tell you not to trust these people, man. Look at what happened to your brothers, the Gadites, the Native Americans, man. And the Issacharites, so-called the Latino tribes, man. So-called white man came over here and they nursed them back to health when they were dying of scurvy and all types of other diseases. They couldn't take care of themselves. There's even accounts where Christopher Columbus, he came over here and he went back to his kingdom or whatever, and he told the people, he reported to him, he was like, man, they're too nice. We had to kill them. We have to kill them. You know? These people have resources and they don't even know what it is. So the minute that we have the opportunity to just take them out, we're gonna take them out. You know? All because you sat the so-called white man on your right-hand side. You trusted in him, your enemy. Go ahead.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou, at the last, remember my words and be pricked therewith.
And be pricked therewith, man. Be strict with it. You know, never forget it. Just like your daddy tell you something, and he tell you don't ever forget something, man. He charges you with that. You're supposed to keep that with you at all times, man. And it's even back in the old days when Jake was, you know, in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, whenever it wasn't so great for us to be over here when it was killing us left and right, you know, Jake didn't want nothing to do with the so-called white man. They didn't want nothing to do with them, their women, their kids, nothing. Even when I was a child in the 80s when I was growing up, my mom used to always tell me, stay away from them white people. You know, they're gonna get you in trouble, especially them white girls. Stay away from them. I try to go play outside with little Johnny. My mom was like, you stay right here where I can see you. And it was always Leary, and I could never put my foot on or my finger on why they were acting like that toward these people. Because at that time, I didn't know no better. I thought the kids was kids, you know? But it's because of what they went through, man. It's because of what the so-called white man was doing to our people, man. Okay? All behind us, trusting in our oppressor. Okay?
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? Or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
That's right, man. Who's gonna pity a serpent or a person that's bit by a snake charmer? All right? If you know for playing with snakes and you already know what time it is and you get bit, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you, man. Because you already knew what it was. You knew what it was from the beginning. Just like it's talking about with the so-called white man. You knew what he was capable of. You knew that he was the devil. You knew that he was gonna come rape, rob. You knew his record, man. You know his rap sheet. So when you get bit, or you get in straits because of him, don't say nothing. Okay, go ahead.
So, verse 14, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
That's right, man. You get into any kind of trouble, no matter what it is, Johnny's gonna roll out, man. He's gonna leave you hanging. That even happened back in the ancient world, man. Whenever we were going up against our enemies, the Edomites were right there. They were the first ones over there helping out our enemies, man. Telling them all the secrets on how to get us, man. Cheering them on. That was the so-called white man. Especially when we got sacked, when the kingdom got sacked, 70 AD, they were the ones saying, raise it to the ground, burn it all to the ground, man. It was them, the so-called white man, man.
No, that was Babylon took us down. Babylonian king, yeah, but that's right though, that's what they did, man. Babylonians came in, they were rounding up Bruce, Jakes and stuff, bringing them into captivity, man. Cheering on, like the brother said, they were burning down that temple. You know, that was the Babylonian captivity.
An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
That's right. He's speaking smoothly with his lips, man. Who comes across more smoother than butter, man? When they got a proposition for you, or they got a portfolio in place for you, or a plan for you. Yeah, man. So-called white man. And even in all of those movies that they show you, where there's these big corporations and whatnot, and then there's this one guy that trusts in his advisor. At the end, you find out that his advisor is already stealing from him to take his spot, man. Okay, and even in Tokyo Drift, that was one of the movies. Han, which was one of the guys that was his henchman, he was stealing from him at the end, and his grandfather had to come back and tell him, hey, your partner's stealing from us. You know, that's how the so-called white man is, man. And he puts all of that in the movies and shows it to you right in your face, man. But nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. It's all fairy tales to these people on the sign right here, man. Okay? All right.
He will weep with his eyes. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
That's right. You're going to find him there first, man. He going to be the one that snitched you out. Okay? Yeah. This dude going to be the one that snitched you out. He going to be the one that told him where to come find you at, man. God forbid that time come in Jacob's trouble if we go to the wilderness and I got a so-called white man running behind me, man, trying to team up with me. He's going to be the one that's going to tell the people to go where to find you, to throw you in a concentration camp, man. You keep on trusting in these white people, man, and that's where you're going to be. They're going to be the first ones there to see your ruin. Okay? Go ahead.
Though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Yep. Yet shall he undermine thee. And that goes for 2/3 of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We ain't forgot about y'all either, man. Okay? You're going to be right there, right along there, being just as wicked as a so-called white man, if not more wicked. Because you know Jake likes to do it to the most. They like to do it hard. They like to go hard at everything that they do. Okay? Go ahead.
He will shake his head and clap his hands, and whisper much, and change his countenance.
He gonna act like he gonna sit back and just he gonna SMH. That's as they call it today. You know, and look at you like, yeah, see, you shouldn't have ever trusted me. And then at that point, it's gonna be too late, man. It's gonna be too late, man. You know, somebody get Ezekiel 94. Oh shit. Right. So yeah, that's why utterly you pray every day for this, the downfall of this kingdom, man. You know, that way we can usher in our kingdom and live in righteousness. Live in righteousness. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
Amos 9 and 8. But actually, go ahead. You can bring that out while you're doing that.
This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and that cry for the abominations.
That's what we're doing out here. But this is what's going to happen to you, 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Go ahead. That want to side with Esau. All right, go ahead.
That are done in the midst thereof. And then, Salaki, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
That's right, neither have ye pity. That word smite means to kill, man. All right, go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
Ain't nobody exempt, man. Little maids, children, none of them. And because that's what the so-called white man actually did to these people, man. He did it to them first, in every aspect. Okay? The Spaniards did it to the northern kingdom, the northern tribes. Okay? Columbus came over here, did that to the Gadites. Came in there and dashed us all across the place, took our babies and dashed them up against rocks. You know, cut open the pregnant woman's belly and let the baby fall out. They was doing all types of madness, man. Horrendous atrocities, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
That's right, man. Come not near any man whom has the mark. All right? And that mark is going to be for the elect of the nation of Israel, man. The people that's out here doing the work of the Most High. Okay? Doing the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right?
And begin at my sanctuary.
Begin at my sanctuary. Who's the Lord's sanctuary, man? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So whenever it pops off here in America, man, who's gonna get it first? It ain't gonna be Esau. It's gonna be all of you big, obese knuckleheads that didn't want to listen, man. It's gonna be all of y'all. You gonna get God first. You ain't gonna be able to go cry and look for us then, because it's gonna be too late. We've been out here for years trying to tell you. All right? Fishing for men, man. Week in and week out. We fishing for the hopeful elect, man. We ain't fishing for everybody, because the Lord ain't come for every single person, man. Okay?
I got something. So by the men who Yahweh Yahweh sit up and tell you people, we're washing the blood off our hands, man. So this is why it's going to take place. Real quick. This is Acts 20 and 26. Wherefore I take you co-record this day that I am pure from the blood of all men. So the prophets got here warning you, man. Because the Most High gave us this wisdom not to understand it. So we got to wash our hands by coming out here and tell you these things. So every time we come out and do videos, we're washing our hands from it, man. So it's going to fall on you. Yep. Our hand is pure from all the blood of all men.
Absolutely. That's why we come out here week in and week out and do this work, man. So that we can hopefully be saved, man, from the, not only the atrocities and also our shortcomings that we did, man. We come out here and we warn the people. We blow the whistle or we blow the horn, man. You know, to sound the alarm. Let our people know what's going on. Okay, as we were commanded to do through the scriptures. Okay. Somebody grab Ezekiel 33 from us.
Yeah, man, like I said, man, we out here to wake up our people, man, to get the blood off our hands. That's the only way that you're gonna be exempt from this judgment, man, by doing the work. Okay? Having faith and believing, man. But also going out and make your bodies a living sacrifice, man, for the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, getting out here and putting yourself last, because that's a commandment, man, to come out here on the highways and hedges, man. So if you're sitting on the sideline or if you're sitting in your room all day on the computer, talking about con and typing all hard, man, that ain't gonna get it, bro. Not everybody's equipped to teach, but you gotta eventually make your body a living sacrifice, man. Come out here and listen. Okay? Sacrifice your time, man. Instead of sitting in the comfort of the AC all the time.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them.
Speak to the children of our people, man. All right? The children of our people. Who's that? The children of Israel, man. Yahushua Allah. All right? The only people that the Most High gave his name to, man. He is Yah, He, Shah, Prince, Allah, Power, or God, man. All right? Only one group of people got that title, man. The Most High put his name on, so that makes us the children. Okay? So that's who we are here talking to. And chiefly the elect, because 2/3 is out here just to get condemned. Go ahead.
And say unto thy Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warned the people.
All right, that's what the ancient watchmen had to do, man, when we had our cities. All right, they would set up people to watch and see, come watch for invaders, okay, for people that are visiting. All right, you have certain tunes that you would blow, man. Okay? So that's what we're doing today, man. We're the watching, man. We're blowing the trumpet right now. That's why the scripture saying, cry loud and spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. So we're out here to warn the people. Go ahead.
Verse 4, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head.
Right, that's on you, man. Because we're out here blowing the trumpet right now. So we have all these people that continuously walk by week in and week out. Okay, so once Esau starts to roll on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, okay, with martial law, famine, okay, disease, warfare, okay, continues to spark up these race riots, and you don't want to take heed and take through the proper things to get yourself in the best position possible, and you perish, and that's on these niggas, man. That's their fault. Yep. We did our job. Hey, that blood is gone, man. Go ahead.
He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him.
Right, that's your fault. Okay.
But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Right, so he that taketh warning is going to be delivered, man. He that has that mark is going to be delivered. Okay? That actually took heed and repented. Okay? And actually turned back and changed their ways, man, and started to take heed to the words of the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned,
right. If you see the sword come and you don't say nothing, you have all this knowledge, if you know a little something, you're not saying nothing. Okay? You're supposed to be teaching it and you're not doing the work. Go ahead.
If the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Right, so that person's still going to be put to death, but the blood is going to be required at the person that's supposed to be watching, man. Okay, that's supposed to be teaching and constantly pushing up the work, pushing the word, man. Okay, it's going to be worse off for the man that's not doing the work, man. Because you say a man don't put a candle under a bushel, man. When you read the Gospels, because you're supposed to let your light shine, man. If you have the knowledge and if you're supposed to be teaching, you're supposed to be out here doing the work, man. Okay.
So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right, so we're set as watchmen to the house of Israel to warn these people, man. All right, like the brother's been going into beautifully tonight. Okay, breaking down who Esau is. Breaking down his work, shining that light up on the Esau, lifting up that skirt through the spirit of Yahweh Shimon Shah. That's what we're supposed to be doing out here. Telling our people who they are, man. Tell them to get right. Tell them, yes, you are supposed to follow law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. Okay, but also have faith in Yahweh Shimon Shah as well, man. Right. Okay, all those things go up, breaking down who America is in the Bible. Okay, tell them to take their mind out of America. Why? Because this place is not our rest. Give me Micah 2 and 10. Okay, this place ain't our rest, man. So all these things we're supposed to be showing our people. So, showing them to wake up, showing them that light, man. Giving them the light to the path, man. Because this place, this is a dark place right here, man. Okay, you got Esau running around here with his tail out, just doing whatever he want to do, man. Okay, the so-called white man is going crazy right now. He's got everybody everybody's going down to his tune, dancing to his tune, drinking his wine and philosophies. Okay, on this whole rainbow coalition coming together, man. The scriptures speak completely against that, man. Okay,
This is Micah, chapter 2, verse 10.
12.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Right, so we're supposed to, our people are supposed to rise and depart, man. This ain't our rest here. Okay? Okay, when you have rest, that means you're comforted. Okay? You're stationary. Okay, you chilling. This ain't the time to chill, man.
Right.
All right, we in the time of spiritual war right now, man. The Most High the Lord is on his way back for complete destruction, man. We're in the evil time right now, so it ain't time to be in our rest. Why? Because this kingdom ain't gonna last, man. Why would you want to set up shop in a sinking ship? Okay, and that's what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are doing, man. That's what you have done, man. And you joined hand in hand with the heathen, man, which we were commanded not to. We weren't commanded not to make leagues with the rest of the nations. Okay, we're supposed to only follow Yahweh Shimon Shai and deal with our nation.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you even with a sword
Right,
destruction.
this place is polluted, man. It's spiritually polluted, physically polluted, morally polluted. Okay, every facet of America is polluted, man, and it'll destroy you with a sword destruction. That's why you got our people walk around looking like this, man. Our women walk around wearing next to nothing when it gets hot. Okay, kids are bad as hell. Okay, the men are weak. The women are harder than the men. You know, everything is completely jacked up here, man. And so our people are walking around here spiritually dead right now. Okay, in a spiritual stupor. Looking absolutely crazy, man.
Luke chapter 12, verse 51.
Right, so, but that's the whole thing, man. Following out the ways of the so-called white man. Following out the ways of Esau. Okay, our people have joined onto the heathen and his philosophies and all these idols that Esau has pushed forth. Okay? So the same thing that we had about the same time at the Tower of Babel, man. Okay, everyone coming together on the one banner of wickedness, man, the New World Order, man. Jake is running along with it. Okay?
Yep.
So that's not what we were commanded to do, man. Okay, everybody gonna come together. That's not gonna happen. Okay, everybody hates each other, man. It's evident on the planet Earth that everybody hates each other.
Hasn't even happened yet. Nobody can.
Yeah, it'll never happen, man. Somebody want to grab that in Genesis, I believe, 10th or 11th chapter. Okay, that's why this place is called Babylon. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay.
All right, this is the Lord talking. If you haven't read the Bible, this is what Yahweh Shah is saying right now. Let's start off.
Suppose ye, Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth?
Suppose that you're supposed to bring peace, love, and happiness, and love for your fellow man. Okay, suppose you think you're supposed to do that. Go ahead.
I tell you, nay.
Nope. Go ahead.
But rather division.
Rather division, man. When it's division, you dividing things, man. Okay, you separate. All right, that's what it always boils down to. You grab Deuteronomy 7:6. Okay, the Most High always has been about division. Okay, always been about separating people. That's what the word holy means, to be separated.